The party's still hotter than ever. Mattel WWE SummerSlam 2024 has arrived. Let's unbox it.
Dramatico lives.
Open cactus jet.
Let's unbox it.
We're showing everybody's huge packages off here.
Brothers of Destruction. No one like that.
Continue. Good for you, buddy.
It's the Stinger, baby.
Cheers, gentlemen.
Make a little noise, baby. X-Pac, yours truly's #1 wrestler of all time, arrives at Mattel WWE Elite SummerSlam 2024. Now, this is his return gear to the WWE. So he was in WCW as 6, of course. For all you youngins out there that aren't quite sure about that and want to know your D-Generation X history, this is the way to do it. He returned as X-Pac, and for a while, before he got into the super cool kind of neon red, green color scheme and all that white and green and all that stuff, he wore this kind of red and black with X-Pac in the front. Now, not my favorite gear, but extremely memorable because it's what he wore when he was European champion after returning to the WWE. So very cool to see this happen. And of course, this is after winning his hair versus hair match against Mr. Jeff Jarrett at SummerSlam in 1998. So an extremely memorable match from X-Pac's extremely memorable career. A couple of suck it hands right here. Some dope black sunglasses right here. And here's the X-Pac figure itself with that incredible DX style head sculpt. Now, this was on a previous X-Pac Legends figure, but the hair was kind of spread out because that figure, it was made to include a leather jacket, right? But this looks much cleaner, nice resting on his shoulders right there. So if you're a fan of that other gear, which I am because that's my favorite X-Pac gear of all time, this is a perfect figure to make a head swap with if you want to keep that nice clean hair look for the shoulders. Of course, we have some black elbow pads and X-Pac in silver in the front, and you can really see how his wrestling gear evolved after this, right? Here's X-Pac on the back, very similar to what his DX gear eventually looked like. You can see the red right there, the arrows on the side with the silver and black, and the arrows on the side right there with silver and black, pointing upward, all kinds of different directions. X-Pac on the kick pads of the boots right here, looking real good. And this is a great version of X-Pac if you're hardcore Attitude Era and that type of collector. That's gotta be Kane. Of course it's Kane. Kane right here, the devil's favorite demon in a SummerSlam set. No mask, bald head. That's just the way we like it. Let's crack this open and take a closer look at the big red monster. Depending on who you ask, the big red machine for some of us. A couple of interchangeable hand accessories here. And here's Kane, gap between his teeth and all. Kane is ready to fight. One of the biggest and baddest to ever do it. Look at those black elbow pads. We have, of course, a single glove, some black wrist tape, red and black barbed wire style designed ring tights right here. Go all the way down to some tall lace black boots. That has got to be Kane, because it is. The Lex Express, baby. Lex Luger in Mattel WWE SummerSlam 2024. He's here, the total package, ready to do it. All patriotic, all ready to go. Obviously, there was a little bit of a hole with the super patriotic Hulk Hogan missing. Lex Luger filled up that hole nicely, baby. Here he is, the total package. A couple of interchangeable accessory holding hands here. And the Lex Luger figure itself, I can just hear his entrance music in my head. Dun, 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 dun. We've got those armbands, red, white, and blue right there. The singular red, white, and blue American flag style elbow pad right there. Of course, American style wrist tape looking extra good. And his trunks with those little flaps in the front and the back with the 3 stars right there. Of course, those are movable flaps. I know a lot of you like that out there, and that flap moves in the back as well. So very cool to see those molded flaps. They're down here at the bottom too. We have some molded knee pads, but some molded flaps right here, those little flags underneath the knee pads. Some white laced boots, and the total package is ready to deliver some intensity as the Lex Express arrives. The Undertaker says he's got one more in him. What do you think? Should the Undertaker lace up the boots, come out of retirement, and get into another wrestling match? If he does, I hope he makes a crazy face like he did at this SummerSlam versus Brock Lesnar. The face that launched 1,000 memes, right? That wild-eyed Undertaker was ready to go, and it's some of the best we've ever seen him. So if he does come back, I'm looking forward to it. Nice and sharp, the Undertaker's hat is right here, ready to go. A couple of interchangeable MMA-style gloved hands. Look at this wild-eyed head sculpt. Does it look familiar? It should, because this was the face that Undertaker made that has just been memed and memed and memed over and over and over again. Cackling in the face of Brock Lesnar, who just laughed right back at him. Two crazy intense professional wrestlers, a couple of the best to ever do it, just going nuts in a SummerSlam ring. And here's the Undertaker again, deadly serious right here. Look at that head sculpt with those crazy eyes, looking good, all ready to take down big bad Brock Lesnar. And why couldn't he, right? He can beat Brock Lesnar. Forget the streak. He can come back and tear that dude up. Undertaker's arm tattoos right here, you never know. Some people say one of the greatest to ever do it, the greatest perhaps of all time. Depends who you ask. I'm a big Undertaker fan. I know bigger Undertaker fans, and he's definitely one of the best. And it's great to see him with a little bit more of a modern treatment right here, thanks to SummerSlam. As an added bonus, if you're able to grab all 4 figures in the Mattel WWE SummerSlam 2024 Elite set, you can get a Build-A-Figure of WWE referee John Cone, a classic style referee and the first wrestling action figure referee that we've had in the Mattel WWE line, maybe ever, if not for a very long time. So it's great to have a referee to call some of your wrestling action figure matches, and this is the way to get one. Let's take a closer look at what he comes with. Plenty of hands included for this John Cone wrestling referee, including counting hands, and the 1 count, and the 2 count, and the 3 count. It's over. Ring the bell. Ding, ding, ding. And here's John Cone's official Mattel WWE wrestling action figure. A Build-A-Figure, of course. The WWE symbol front and center on his referee shirt and on the arm shoulder right here. Look at that on the sleeve. Black and white. We got those zebra stripes, referee zebra stripes, black pants. Also a spot-on head sculpt, I must say, as someone who has seen John Cone in person. Looks just like him, so he must be very thrilled to see this with some black pants right here, referee style pants. If you're a referee, always wear black pants, right? Some black shoes right here, and he's ready to go, ready to call it down the middle is John Cone. That's about the size of it. Mattel WWE Elite SummerSlam 2024 has arrived, and you can get, with all 4 figures, a John Cone WWE referee Build-A-Figure. That would mean that you got Lex Luger, the Lex Express, the total package, X-Pac with his gear from his European Championship run, The Undertaker with that wild-eyed face, and the devil's favorite demon, Kane. Head on over to Ringside Collectibles, WrestlingFigures.com. Check out all the other Mattel WWE pay-per-view sets, rings, accessories, so much more. Make it all about wrestling figures.